Dan RadioStyle. Hope everybody out there's having themselves a great day. One of the biggest traps that we as manifestors fall into is thinking that manifesting is only done when we practice a technique. There's a lot of people that actually think it's the technique itself that does the manifesting. That's not true. Huge mistake we all make. What we think, what we say, and what we do, no matter when we do it, affects what we experience. Manifestation is something that we need to understand as a process. It's an evolution. Sure, techniques help us create certain things. They help us focus our minds. But once we start to realize that, once we start to get better at it, once we start to get some coincidences, some signs, we start to see some things start to happen, we start getting phone calls maybe, or we start seeing the boss is suddenly giving us harder tasks to work on, and we start to see that this maybe job promotion might actually be coming. So many of us, we use the techniques or we're looking for something very specific. We get a sign that happens one time, right? We get some sort of special numbers that pop up or whatever the case is. And so we start focusing on that sign. We start focusing on trying to get signs to show me what I'm trying to create is happening. But now what you're doing is you're actually manifesting signs. You're not actually manifesting your desire anymore. You're now trying to get signs to show up, and then you're trying to say that they're going to hint that your desire is coming. But you're not actually manifesting the thing you desire at this point. Another trap. We fall into these frequently. We constantly get stuck on that, well, this worked last time, or this is what I experienced last time, so this is what needs to happen in order for me to feel like I successfully manifested. But that's a trap. Manifestation is an evolution. If you're trying to manifest a job just because your boss did something good one day, might not be how he always comes forward. In fact, he might even be in a grumpy mood the second day, but how you respond to that grumpy mood actually might be what gets you to that next step. You see, sometimes things don't manifest exactly as we think they should, but they're manifesting in the exact proper way for what needs to happen in order for this to come to fruition. If you're trying to get a specific person to come into play, many of us just try to get a text message, right? And we'll focus on a text message. Just want to get a text. I got that text that one time when I was manifesting a text message. But ultimately, you want to be with them, right? So manifest being with them. Imagine the manifestation. Imagine the wish fulfilled. And this is, again, one of the other traps that we frequently fall into. We see manifestation as an event, a destination. The second I finally get X, or the second so-and-so finally shows up in my life and gives me a hug and a kiss and says, I love you, then I'm done. But that's not the manifestation. If you get a better job, not manifesting just getting the promotion, but you manifest seeing yourself doing the new job. You live in the wish fulfilled. You're wanting to be with someone in your life, then you manifest an experience with them, a life with them where you're together and you're doing things together. You're going to dinner together. You're maybe spending the night together. You're getting married, whatever it is that you want to see. Or maybe you're trying to manifest more money. A lot of people constantly try to view money raining down on them, or money just being, wheelbarrowed into your house. But really, what matters most, especially the universe, when it comes to money, is what are you going to do with it? Manifest the things that you're wishing to purchase with the money. Money in and of itself isn't anything. It's a transitionary thing, right? It's an energy that helps you get from here to there. So you've got to make sure you stay in the wish fulfilled. What are you going to do when you manifest that money? Are you trying to buy a house? Are you trying to buy a car? Are you trying to move out of where you're at? Then manifest that. And the way to do it, the money will come. So don't get too hung up in how our path moves forward. Yes, at first you might see signs. At first you might see certain numbers. At first you might get text messages out of the blue. Great. Use that to continue the path. Use that to stay focused on what it is that you're trying to create. And then, most importantly, don't stop until you actually accomplish what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Even if it doesn't seem like you're going to, even if it seems like it's not happening, continue knowing it will. Continue imagining it. Continue keeping it in your mind. Maybe it's not going to happen exactly how you see it happening, but it will, in fact, happen. You got to focus on the wish fulfilled. You got to focus on where you're trying to go with this, what you're trying to do, who you're trying to be, who you're trying to be with. Stay focused on living in the wish fulfilled. Stay focused on living into that end result. If you've manifested the thing that you hope to manifest, what's your life now like? Think about that. Spend time focusing on that. And you will, in fact, see your manifestations change in major ways. And I also kind of want to remind you guys of something really cool that I've been promoting for quite a while. It's called the Root Brands, and it is a great product, and it's worldwide. So for all my people all over the place, I know we've got it in Europe and certainly here in the United States and Canada, but amazing products that they've got. They've got these, like Restore is one that just gives you some amazing vitamins and minerals. They've got Immune Defense. With all the crazy stuff that's going on in the world with sicknesses and stuff, it helps keep you strong. Give Me Back My Youth, one of the best collagen supports out there. It's got collagen and colostrum, which is also good for the gut biome. Clean Slate actually gets the toxins out of your body, just a few drops on the tongue twice a day, and you will have a noticeable difference with the toxins in your body. Some amazing products. If you go to therootbrands.com/Dan Radio Style, therootbrands.com/Dan Radio Style, that gets the whole membership thing filled out for Dan Radio Style. I'd be your sponsor. So if you somehow end up here and you need a sponsorship, just put Dan Radio Style, one word, and that'll get you going. Again, amazing products. They've actually got one of the best moisturizers that's out there. I've actually used it. It helped with my bags. I'm just really bad about using moisturizer, but it was amazing how well it worked. Again, hugely incredible products. Go to therootbrands.com/Dan Radio Style and make sure that all of your dreams continue to come true. Don't give up on your manifestations ever, folks, and don't ever define how they should happen. Define what you want to happen, but not how it should happen. Always let that flow. It's Dan Radio Style.